Welcome to Crew Conversations. It's a little bit of a different setup, but I want to welcome you where softness speaks, stories matters, and healing has a mic. Mike, I forgot mine. Hold on. Hmm. Today we are in a little different setup because of life and adulting. So this morning I have a little bit of time because home ownership. I have a plumber coming out, TMI, but I have a plumber coming out to do all of the things. So I had a little bit of time to really just have a slow morning. But while I was doing that, I decided to talk about self care. Now, we talk about self care all the time, and this is self care for yourself, not just to feel good because your nails are done, but your soul is fed because you're good to yourself, right? Sometimes, and I'm not going to be looking here. I know somebody told me I need to be having my notes and looking up, but I'm multitasking and doing a little makeup because that's a part of my self care. I've already made my bed, lit my candle, brushed my teeth, all of that. And I had some word this morning. Now I'm going to put on a little face because it's going to make me feel good. Anywho, so I won't be looking up. But I wanted to share some of my self care tips that have really helped me when life be life in, okay? So, the first thing I have to do is gather my thoughts and breathe because I'm the type when I'm overwhelmed, forget everything, throw it all away. The house, the car, the TV, and everything that goes along with it, just throw it all away. So, one of the first things I do is breathe and try to have a mental note of the things that I need to accomplish first because sometimes life's task or to do list is way too long. So um, I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer. And I know I look ashy, but it'll all come together. Um, so another tip that I would say is talk to yourself like you love someone deeply. You're gentle with other people in their times of need or when they have a lot going on, you're gentle with them. But we want to be so hard on ourselves. So take the time to talk to yourself nicely. Get in the mirror and say, hey, girl, you're doing the thing. You're doing all of the things that I'm proud of you for doing. You woke up this morning in a good mood. You're able to go to work and you're able to pay your bills. You have to remind yourself of things that are good, right? Unfollow things that make you shrink, online and offline. You don't have to explain your piece. Unplug if you want to. That's a good one. Sometimes you just have to step away. Okay, that's a good one. Rest without guilt. Don't feel guilty for taking a little bit of time for yourself. You can't feel guilty for that because I always say if you don't rest and fuel your body back up, how you gonna help somebody else when you on E? I have to remind myself. And one of my favorite things is to unplug. And this happened one time on accident. And at first I was panicked. My phone died and no one could reach me. And guess what? I just want somebody's emergency contact for that period of time. And that's okay. My children are adults and they live in another state. So if they can't get to me, I can't get to them real fast anyway. So I just can't stress out about that. Celebrate the smallest wins. And like I said, a small win could just literally be I got up out the bed and I'm not sad, I'm not crying, depressed. It might be I'm not committed because sometimes life just be like that. So sometimes you have to celebrate the small wins. My coffee was perfect this morning. That's a win. hmm Reclaim your narrative. You know what that means? You are not what happens to you. You are who you decide to become. And I struggle a little bit with that being a divorced woman, and people, what happened and why what's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. But people are dumb and ask stupid questions. And I was young and divorced, and so a lot of times people just say stupid stuff. And that's no fault of your own. They just dumb. Okay. hmm So what I've learned to do, and I actually sent a girl a message on Instagram because I actually got this from her. Everything that she does is like romantic. She romanticizes her entire life. And so I've kind of taken that approach with my own life these days. So things that are simple or may not even matter to somebody else, but to me, I take my time, I savor, I enjoy, like having my coffee in the morning. I sit, I get my thoughts together, I pray, and I just enjoy that time. I light a candle. You know, these are ways that I romanticize my life because it makes you feel so good. It creates like a everyday little ritual, like the morning coffee with your favorite mug, a fragrance that matches your mood, music while you lotion your legs. These are all things that I do because that's luxury to me. Right now, I don't have music on, but I usually don't do anything without music. I get ready, I take a shower, I have music. I just love music. But I also think Black people are filled with music, rhythm, all of that's just inside of us. And so it's just my thing. Walk like the street is your runway. And I was talking to a guy last night about this, and I was telling him that, like, when I walk from the parking deck to my job, my silk press is, he was like, just wear a bunny. Girl, I would never. Mm-mm. My mom didn't play that. We didn't go outside looking crazy. She wasn't wearing rollers and, back then outside. We just didn't do that. So I'm not a bunny girly outside. I'll just take my chances. And if I have to put it in a pony, I'll just put it in a ponytail. But when I go outside, I have my earrings on, I have my fragrance, and I have on lipstick. Those three things, I will turn around if I don't have on earrings. And I have so many lipsticks. It's in every purse, all over the house. But it's okay. But definitely an earring. Document your joy. Film the sunlight. Take selfies when you feel good. Write about your feelings like you're a poet and you're the muse. Okay. People be like, laughing about like my little TikToks or my stories. I don't care. When I look back on all the memories that I've created, it excites me. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm back, girl. I had to go and get some glue for my lash. So I had a few more tips and some more ideas for romanticizing your life. One of the tips that I've learned, and my therapist actually has me working on this, and it's kind of been hard for me because it's just been hard. Anywho, don't confuse settling with being humble. You can be grateful and have standards. Let them rise to your healing. See, I have a problem with cutting people off when I need to. Like I hold on to people way too long. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. Let me try to put this on. Okay. Okay. The next tip: take yourself seriously. Your dreams, your voice, your softness, it all matters. Speak like you believe it. Like when I decided to do this little podcast YouTube thing, I didn't even tell anybody about it because negative talk from someone else can enter into you, and you start to second guess things that you want to do. So take your own self seriously. You don't need an applause from anybody, and especially if God told you to do it, that's all you need. Choose yourself in rooms that expect you to forget you. The real ones won't make you shrink to fit. Ooh, that's a word. That's a word. Because some people want you to live as who you used to be, or they want your experiences to have a lasting effect on your life. And you move past that, you healed, you've done the work. So you deserve every room you walk into, every door that's open. You deserve it. You don't have to second guess anything. They got to rise to the occasion. Okay. Let your no be a full sentence. I ain't gonna be able to do it. That's usually how my no sounds. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't got it. I just don't have it. And when I say I don't have it, it's the energy, the time, it's all of the things that I don't have. And I don't feel bad for when I don't have it because literally, if I say I don't have it, I really don't. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I'm not able to. Be loyal to your peace. That's another one. I'm talking to myself. I'm loyal to a default, and then I'm drained from everything I've given to somebody else. Now I'm loyal to my own peace. I'm in your face with this. Excuse me. Okay, more romanticizing tips. Let's see. I have a list. Buy yourself the flowers. That's what I wanted to show you. I went in Publix to get me some salmon, and they had flowers. Buy one get one free. So these were $12.99 for two, and I only bought one. So it was like $6. And when I tell you, that made my entire day. And I was about to crash out. I got home. My tire was on the flat. I asked someone to change it. They never showed up. So I'm outside changing the flat in heels because it never got down. So I just was tired. Didn't want to. Then I already had plenty of issues. So today will be the third time someone comes, and hopefully it's handled. And then on top of that, the light goes out in my refrigerator. So me buying those flowers for myself, it made all the difference in my day. So after that, I didn't eat dinner. I took a shower, put my flowers on my nightstand, and went to bed. But buy yourself the flowers. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. You don't need a big occasion to smell the roses. I say buy yourself the flowers, but I bought me a few pickups this week. Pick me ups. Because this week tried to take me out. But the devil is a liar. I'm going to show you what I picked myself up. If you know me, then you should already know what it is. And okay, first, I love saying about this is an intermission because I'm supposed to be talking about self-care and romanticizing your life. But this is in the buy yourself some flowers. This is saying about love potion. Anyway, this is one thing that I picked up for me. I usually wear the Sandoval perfume oils every day, but I saw a perfume and I had to get it. Billie Eilish. This is a witty floor. And this ain't what we're supposed to be talking about. But I just got excited about my few little picnics. Let's go back to the list, okay? Buy yourself flowers. Say yes to small adventures. A picnic, a solo picnic, a bookstore date, a dance break in your kitchen. Make life feel like a small indie film you start in. That's me. I get up in the morning and I put my show on. Okay, let's see. Upgrade the mundane. Light a candle for no reason. Wear perfume to bed. I've always done this. It used to be I wore a body splash to bed. Now I put my perfume on. I have some of that for just for, and I sleep alone. I spray my pillow down with lavender spray, and I put on some perfume. Put your to-do list in a cute journal. Every moment is worthy of being a romantic experience. Okay. Make playlists for your moods. Healing, but hot. Ooh, that's a good one. Soft but unavailable. Grocery store goddess. Okay. I have a blues. I have a workout. I have what is the other one called? Mood. It's called mood. It's good. Feel good. Move slower. Sip your tea or your coffee. This is me. Walk without rushing. Breathe. Slow your pace down. Romanticize your life. Okay. Dress for the life you're creating, not the one you're healing from. Even if it's just earrings and lip gloss today, make it yours. I get so many compliments on what I'm wearing, and most of the time I feel $6 because I got it from the thrift store. But I feel so good when I'm dressed up and I look good. It don't matter the price tag. I love it here. Okay, now girl, this one is a doozy. Letting go of timelines, because timelines were not made for your kind of magic. I had a hard time with that because I felt like life should have been linear and I should be here, but my life being like this. And a lot of it was me. A lot of it was me, but I'm learning to give myself grace and, coming full circle with some things. Like this morning, I got up and registered for classes at Lawson where I started, and that was full circle. But it's all about getting the things done that make me feel good. Okay. Check in with your inner child and ask her, what do you need today? And then listen with grace. See, I need to finish some things because I was, like I said, if I got overwhelmed or frustrated, forget it, quit. I'm done. So I'm going back and doing things that, yeah. Don't shrink your power to protect someone else's comfort. This is who I am. And like I said, sometimes people think your life experiences that they know about should have shaped you in another way. And when you're shining, they don't understand why. And you don't have to explain either. Let healing be creative. Paint, dance, write. Like I said, take selfies, grieve, and glitter if you want to. There are no rules. Show up for yourself on days when you feel invisible. Get dressed, say the affirmation, make the coffee, and do the thing. That's what I do. Even when I don't feel it, you wouldn't know it. Unless I told you. Because we're friends. Make moments feel cinematic. Rainy days with jazz. Long drives with soft music. You are in a film. You ready for your close up? Invest in small luxuries. This is crazy. I wrote all of these a while ago, so reading it back is funny. A fancy pen, a silk pillowcase, a journal that's pretty. Beauty isn't extra, it's essential. Make space for the awe. Smell your food. Let your flowers make you gash. You see how I was talking about those roses? Say your name with pride. You are the author, the muse, the magic. Listen, when I learned to embrace Ifra Nasheed, those that know me know if you said Nasheed, I probably had to come apart because I couldn't stand that name. But as I've gotten older and things mean something, and Gladys did that. It's very poetic. It's very poetic. For the things that I've experienced in my life and for me to be still standing and the joy that I have on the inside, my name literally means happiness after sorrow. And I don't do anything without music. And my middle name literally means song. If that ain't poetic, you're a hater. Romanticize your healing as well. The crying, the breakthroughs, the journaling at 2 in the morning. It's all a part of the love story. Now, what I'll ask of you, if it's something that on your healing journey or a self-care tip or something that you like to romanticize, please leave it for me. Share with me what makes you feel good. Because these are just some of the things that made me feel good that I could think of. I got up this morning. I just had a very heavy week with everything that's going on. And what I realized, it could be so much worse. So, one thing at a time. I changed my tire. I got it replaced. The light in the refrigerator is just going to be out because everything is cold and frozen. So, I'm not going to even worry about that. And they're headed here shortly to finish my plumbing. It's just when everything happens for me, I'm so overwhelmed. And so I'm learning to not crash out. And my crash out is just give it all away. So I'm learning to just breathe, do what I can, and ask for help. Even if they don't show up. I'm not gonna ask twice, but I did ask. And then next time I'll just do it myself because that's who I am. So in closing, girl, you even tell me I don't have on a lip. That was just some little chapstick this morning. Hold on. Y'all know I need a lip. Hold tight. And I don't have on earrings because I still have on my pajamas. Maybe I need to put some on before they get here, but they haven't texted me. I put lip line, chocolate and purple. They go together real bad. I don't know if you know that. Let's see what kind of lip. This drawer, if I open this drawer, you saw how many lipsticks are there. Let's see. Mm. Okay, we got on the lip. Excuse me. Like I said, in closing, if there is anything that you can think of that I didn't put on the list or we want to talk about, let's keep the conversation going. Um, let me think. I want you to send me something. Somebody send something, and then I will talk about some more things. Maybe my next guest will talk about definitely include some self-care things. I didn't talk about like the things that I use on my face. But one day maybe we'll do a little get ready with me or something and I'll share the products that I use. In the meantime, pour into you, romanticize your own life, and let peace be the perfume that you leave behind. Girl, listen, I didn't show y'all, but I do have a third perfume that I bought. Don't judge me. It ain't crack. I'm gonna do a whole video about this one because it's so good. So good. Girl. Real quick. When I was looking at the perfume, this girl said she wanted a fragrance for her man to eat her off the bones when he smelled that. And my first thought was, girl, you got 4 teeth missing. And you worried about a man eating you off the bone. But then I said, who am I to judge? She romanticizing her life. Why am I being a hater? So I'll just invest into some more perfumes until I get somebody that don't care about my missing teeth. Anyway, I love y'all big.